What screams my parents are rich? Going to school where there are better cars in the student parking lot than the staff parking lot. There's a kid at my school with a Tesla. Many Audis in the parking lot. One Lambo. That I know of. Many rich kids in Florida. Using summer as a verb. July 5? Clearly I'm dirt poor. We summered in France. A guy I used to know had to transfer schools because his parents couldn't afford the fees anymore. None of his school friends understood why. And one asked why his dad didn't just make more money. LMAO, why are people poor? Just make some money, yes. Owning a really nice house in a really nice neighborhood when you're in your mid-20s and clearly don't have a good enough career to afford it on your own. My newest neighbor is college sophomore. His parents bought him his house for around $300K. Not a bad neighbor though. He's unusually quiet for a college kid, rarely has visitors and doesn't throw parties. My friend from high school is what we might call a trustafarian. She got her degree at a private college but doesn't use it. She bought a van and had it modded it out to live out of and drives around the country. She's luxury homeless. She wanted dreads, so rather than twisting her hair herself she paid some lady $600 to give her dread extensions. Her parents foot the bill while she lives out this poetic fantasy of being a modern nomad. Went to high school with a rich kid. His mother was a successful Olympic athlete, I think she did figure skating, and his father was a successful specialist doctor. He was a really cool kid. Very nice and felt uncomfortable sharing anything about his family's wealth. I think his biggest tell was that he always looked like a model from an Abercrombie & Fitch catalog. Literally. Everything he wore was new. Brand name. No stains or rips or anything. When they have never had a job and don't know how to act at a job when they are forced to finally have one at around 22-25. There are so many skills they lack. Including what it's like to have a boss. The hierarchy of their co-workers and how to interact with them. How to make decisions that are best for the team organization. And how to complete tasks on a timeline by following instructions. We had one rich kid as an intern as his first job ever at 23. And he messed up a giant order. Then left us all to work late fixing it because he had dinner plans. Then he wondered why no one liked him and wanted to help him out. I went to an all-girls school that had plenty of very well-off students. My friend told someone she couldn't go somewhere because she had to go to work at 5 PM. The girl's jaw hit the floor and she asked why my friend didn't just ask her parents to give her money instead of having a job. Thinking a new Mercedes is a normal and fitting high school graduation present. Because it's not like it's just a birthday or anything. Also thinking I should get a new car because a headlight got backed into. I work in a wealthy area. Disturbing your neighbors with lavish and loud, drug-fueled parties with hot people of every gender. Just because your parents are away. Yeah. I wasn't one bit jealous that I didn't get invited. I found that for some reason. A lot of rich kids that I've known believe in Santa for way longer than everyone else. I don't think this is a normal thing. But I have some friends who got like $5,000 in presents and they would be like, Santa is so good to me. I must have been great this year, and then believe in Santa until they were teenagers. I kind of feel bad for their parents. Because they are not being thanked for spending so much money and giving so many gifts to their kids. Along with that, why don't the parents just tell them that he doesn't exist? Speaking about how they much prefer, insert expensive overseas destination, at a particular time of year. Example: oh, you took your annual holiday in France this year? I do love it there. But only in late spring. Other times of the year there's simply far too many tourists. They have twin Jaguars in the garage. A Steinway grand piano in the living room. And their names appear as benefactors in symphony orchestra programs. Their Instagram bio looks like this: Jess, 22. Traveler model wanderer. How's that for coincidence? Someone just shared this gem on my Facebook newsfeed. I actually do consider myself poor even if I do live with parents who have well-paid jobs. This is from a person who lives in a 3-story mansion complete with hot tub and pool. So I guess my answer is victim complex. Thinking that moving into a beautiful 3-bedroom 2-bath house when you're 24, unemployed, and dropped out in your senior year is not a big deal. Yes, Sarah. It is actually kind of a big deal. I graduated, work 8-5 every day and live in a tiny apartment. Your parents are loaded.